What's up, my fellow light skins and people too? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to be talking about the most sorry superheroes and why I could beat them in a fight. So yeah, let's go.
Miles,
And first up, we got Aquaman, and I think this is everybody's first choice. I mean, he's just clearly the superhero that like everybody thinks they can beat because come on, this dude is sorry. In the water, obviously no one's beating him because he can summon animals and he can swim and all that and breathe underwater. But I'm just gonna stay away from water. Personally, I just cannot see myself losing a fight to a guy who sucks on octopus tentacles for fun. Okay, this man is attracted to fish. You think I'm gonna lose to a guy like that? No. I'm gonna be over here going, bah, 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 squabbling up, and he's gonna be over in the corner just like,
I'm drowning.
So yeah, no, I'm absolutely winning that fight, no doubt. And this next one might be a little bit controversial, but I think I could be the Flash in the Flash TV show. And I know you're probably thinking, how could me, a random black teen, beat the fastest man alive? Well, it's because the writing is so unbelievably horrible. For an example, at one point in the show, he gets beat by a man with a boomerang. No powers, just a man with a boomerang. Think about that. I mean, if the show would have went on for like 6 more seasons, I probably would have been the main villain. And so for that reason, I think I'm definitely beating him because everybody knows to beat the Flash, all you gotta do is just be faster. And look, worst case scenario, if I'm not faster, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the Robin strategy. I'm gonna pull out a bow staff, hit him in the knee, and what is he gonna do? Run? Not on a broken knee. So yeah, no, I'm winning that light. And next up, I got Electro from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. And look, personally, I love the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but Electro, he is such a sorry villain. I mean, like, honestly, all you have to do to take down this guy is just be nice to him. This man's main power is not electricity, it's depression. And so basically all you have to do is just be like, hey, I love you, I care for you, you know, I want you to be here. He's gonna be like, really? And I'm gonna be like, no. And while we're still on the topic of Spider-Man villains with electricity powers, let's talk about Shocker, who is basically just Electro, but worse. Like, this man has been a joke villain his entire career. Nobody really cares for him, nobody really likes him, nobody respects him. And for that reason, I'm just like, I'm beating him in a fight. I don't remember one time in any show, any comic book, any movie, anything, where Shocker even gave Spider-Man any, like, fight. The most well-known thing he's known for is having his name screamed at the top of his lungs by that one voice actor in the Spider-Man show.
Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
And next up, give me Smart Hulk from the MCU Avengers Endgame and on. This man, he has the body of Hulk with the brain of Bruce Banner. Basically, he's just a green guy who can talk normally now. And personally, I like my chances. I get it. He's big, he's buff, but I lost all respect for him when he got boxed up by Thanos like it was nothing in the beginning of Infinity War. I really, truly believe I could probably just whip out a piece of like double bubble purple gum and show it to him, and he's gonna start getting flashbacks. He's gonna start getting PTSD, and at that point, I throw the piece of gum at him. He's like, oh, and then I knock him upside the head. Oh, speaking of Thanos, look, he's getting beat again. Twice in one movie. If he sees a piece of double bubble gum, he's cooked. And next up is a character that I honestly cannot believe exists. His name's the Black Bomber. And basically, he is a racist white guy that can turn black, and that's his superpower. And I guess DC wanted to have more black characters since they saw Marvel doing such a great job back in the day with Black Panther and all that. And they're like, here, instead of making an actual black character, let's just make a white guy who turns black. Yeah, that was a great idea. But you can understand, for me, this is more than a fight. This is for the culture. And I'm not gonna lose for the culture. Also, superpower is just turning black. Okay, I got that naturally. Like, honestly, I don't think there's a single racist person in the world that could beat me in a fight. I feel like the adrenaline of like, oh, you don't like my people, so then I'll beat you down. And sometimes that's what you gotta do. That's what Malcolm X fought for, I think. After that, give me the Invisible Woman, Sue Storm, because like, you turn invisible. That's it. If I turn off the lights, both of us turn invisible. At that point, we're on the same playing field. And look, I don't fight women usually, but in this case, if this is like a life or death situation, and I have to, and I gotta prove my honor or whatever, I think I can beat a white woman. Should I keep that on the internet? Yeah.
Gotta say, it's fantastic.
Say that again?
It's fantastic.
I'm falling in and out of cause
After that though, give me Larry Boy from VeggieTales. And if you're not familiar with this guy, basically he's strong enough to beat Omni-Man. But even with that being said, I know his weakness. He's trying to preach the gospel. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna whip out my phone. I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, my app says it's prayer time. He's gonna be like, all right, let's put a pause on this battle to pray together. And then when he goes to bow his head, boom. Morally, that doesn't feel right. He's a cucumber. I'm beating him in a fight. Next up, give me every villain from Sony except for Venom. Just because, like, all of y'all managed to produce some of the worst movies that Sony's ever made. You had Madam Web, Morbius, Kraven the Hunter, and honestly, personally, I think I'd take each one of y'all down individually like it's light work. Okay, first of all, Morbius, I'm gonna just take you to a room full of light, and what are you gonna do? Attack me with bats? You can't. Because you're gonna melt or something like that. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie. I don't know what he does. And then Kraven the Hunter, I'm gonna just like, I don't know, stand on a tall platform where animals can't get me. Can he control animals? I don't know what he does either. And Madam Web, I genuinely can't tell you a single thing about Madam Web. I can't tell you anything about the movie, about the character, nothing. But I'm absolutely winning that. So yes, give me every Sony villain versus me, except for Venom, of course, because I did love the Venom movies and he seems pretty strong, but whoa. I still need to watch Marvel Zombies. I haven't watched that yet. And last, give me one of the Green Lanterns. It doesn't really matter which one, but like there are obviously weaker ones and stronger ones. I think out of all the Green Lanterns, there is absolutely one that I can take down. Because come on, you've seen some of the DC shows where they have like the whole Green Lantern Corps like all together. And you just see that random one where you're like, whoa, what are you? Why are you here? You look like the most sorry individual I've ever seen. But like the one from the Superman movie, give me him all the way. I think he also was the same guy that played the guy from The Rookie. But yeah, I think personally, one-on-one, I'm beating him in a fight. So yeah, that's it. Well, that was a quick video. I don't even think I've been filming for 40 minutes yet, but it's over now. Those are all the superheroes that I could beat in a fight. If you disagree with me, you're wrong. But it's okay. We all are wrong sometimes, except for me in this case, because I know which superheroes I'd beat. Anyway, that's it. Video's over. Go home. Yeah, happy Black History Month. Goodbye. Alright, so I was editing, and I ended up finding one more character whose name is Captain Durag, and look, if this was on the Boondocks or somewhere else on YouTube, I'd probably find this hilarious because it's so absurd and you'd think it's parody. But no. Disney decided that not only was this a great character to create, but they also aired it. And I just honestly don't understand. The writer of the show basically said they wanted to give kids like a black character to look up to. But this is not what kids need. Limiting a black character to a piece of clothing and making that someone that they should look up, that kids should look up to, makes no sense to me. At that point, you might as well call him Sagman or something. If we're just gonna take a piece of clothing and turn that into the character, like, what kids need from a black character is a well-written character who also happens to be black, not just a black character. You can't just make any black character and it be contributing to the culture. And so yeah, I honestly don't understand, and I don't think I need to even explain why I win this fight, because this is just a terrible character all around.
Stop Spider-Man! You? Wait, you?
Mine!